So hi everyone, welcome back. Thank you for being here with me. I am Lou and this is the month ahead reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. So we are into the month of November 2020, sorry. And what do we need to know? Remember, this is a timeless reading, so as and when you come across it, that is when you are meant to see it. However, the intention behind this is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising signs for the month of November 2020. It is a general reading, so it will not resonate with you all. If it doesn't resonate, then please feel free to move forward respectfully to the next reader who may have a message for you at this time. If you are wanting to know anything about me, about the channel, etc., it's all in the description box below. There's details there of how to book a private reading, which I am actually available for at this time. There's also details regarding how to support the channel and how to donate. I do accept donations as a fair energy exchange for all the effort that I put into doing these videos for you. If you do donate through PayPal, then I will actually contact you and send you a personal message along with a card for your own personal good. So let's jump in and see what we have for Sagittarius. Let's start off with pulling a card for the main theme. It's calling the angels' guides. Keep us light, please guide me. Which messages of all messages are in the highest good for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising signs to receive for the month of November? What does Sagittarius need to know for the month ahead? Okay, so main theme. What's the main theme surrounding Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising signs for the month ahead? Just one card, please. Just one message, please. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. There we go. So we have action. So this is a month about taking action. It says there are times to do and times to be. Drawing this card indicates that the tide has turned and you need to take action. Remember that your choices define who you become and are the foundation for your reputation. So wisdom guides you to create a noble vision and take decisions now with clarity, integrity and compassion. Wise and inspired action is called for. The consequences will affect your life and the lives of others. The affirmation is, I align my actions to my life purpose. So this is about really being your authentic self, getting in touch with yourself, getting to the understanding of where you are going, knowing that you are following the right path, doing what is right for you, what you're being called to, etc. But this is about not sitting around anymore. Sometimes we do be in that space where we are asked to wait, to do nothing, to sit back and let the inspiration come to us. What I'm feeling here is now it's time to start putting that inspiration into action. Bring about into your life that which you are wanting to bring about into your life. So let's go into the tarot, have a look at what we've got from the tarot. So we will have a card to represent week one. Week one for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Okay, could we have challenge? Week two with a challenge. Week three with a challenge. Week four with a challenge. Okay, wow. So straight away I can see there's lots of chakra work here. So you may be wanting, we've even got on the top of the deck here, we've got the throat chakra showing up. So it may be that you're wanting to go and do some work on your chakras to get more in alignment. It does say, I align my actions to my life purpose. So make sure your chakras are all in alignment at this time, that everything is going the way you are wanting it to go. Make sure that your channel is clear, that your path is clear to actually take the action that you need to take. So week one, we have the solar plexus. So this is a very masculine chakra. It's all about the confidence, the self-esteem, the ability to go after. This is action. Okay, solar plexus is what makes us grow, what moves us forward, what makes us able to achieve that which we are wanting to do. As well, with the solar plexus, it is about in line with your stomach. So it's that gut reaction, isn't it? It's that gut instinct. It's knowing what is right for you. Listen to yourself this week, the first week of November, because I am feeling that that will lead you forward. You've got to have the confidence to actually go forward, because the challenge we have is this accelerated motions card. So maybe you are wanting to go after something, but you're finding it a bit hard to actually get up and go for it. It could be that you are being held back. It could be that you are working towards things, but they're being held back. You can't actually get there at this time. This is the reason I'm feeling you're being called to work on your chakras, really get into alignment with what you're wanting. It could be that you are saying you want one thing and your soul is saying, but I want something else. This is about really listening and feeling what is going to make you happy. It could be that you're not quite in alignment with your true life purpose, and that's why things are being delayed, because there's something more for you, something that is going to make you happier, that is going to feel good for you. So in week 2, we do have the heart chakra card. Now, it is in reverse. So what I'm feeling here is, it's just that it's an important card. It's important to open yourself up to love. It's important to follow your heart. It is important to do the work. It is important to get in alignment with what your heart is desiring. I'm just feeling it's reversed purely to indicate to me that this is like a key week. It is something really, really important. With the week 1 where we haven't been able to move forward, where the things aren't moving as quick as you want them to be moving, it's now moving into the place where you really need to be trusting your instincts, trusting what you're being told. Use your heart as your compass to guide you where you are wanting to go. The challenge is the Hope card, which is the star card in traditional tarot. So I'm feeling that this time, week 2, it's challenging, where you are not really seeing things working out. You're not seeing the good in the situation. Now, every situation unfolds in a way which is for your highest good. And what I'm seeing here is, if things have been delayed, it's because you are learning more and more as you go along. This is a time for you to be learning. It is a time for you to get things straight. What I'm being told is that this time is holding you back so that you can get all your cards in a line before you go forward. Okay, making sure that everything is all in place. For some of you, it's going to be about getting qualifications that you need to move you forward. For others, it's just making sure that you've signed contracts, making sure that you've looked at the paperwork that is really involved. So although you are not seeing this as a good, happy time, what you need to be doing is looking at where you have been and how far you have come, what you are learning in this stage. Look for the good within and give gratitude for all you have in your life, because it may not be exactly what you are wanting at this time, but it is sort of like saying to me, by having gratitude for what you already have, the universe will bring to you more of which you can be grateful for. So just stick with it. Understand that things are happening for a reason, and things will move forward as and when they are ready to be moving forward. So moving forward into week 3, we have the Solitude card in reverse. So by week 3, I'm feeling that this action card is really going to be kicking in. I'm feeling as well you've done the inner work and you are starting to really get in alignment with that which you are desiring. So it's time for you to take that action. It's time for you to come out of that place of solitude. You've looked within, you've got your answers. And now it's time for you to start moving forward, taking action. The challenge you are faced with, though, is choosing wisely. You are probably still a bit reluctant about making the choices that need to be made. But what I'm feeling is, if you do spend that time in solitude, if you spend that time working on yourself, listening to your intuition, going into your quiet space so that you can hear the messages that are coming through to you, it will actually help you to make these decisions. I'm feeling there's a feeling here like you are wary about making choices because choices you've made in the past haven't worked out for you. So it's now put a sort of dampener on making choices now because you are worried that you are going to get it wrong. I'm being drawn to tell you that there is no wrong and there is no right. Everything happens for a reason. If you choose to go one way and it doesn't work out, there are lessons within that to learn. And I'm feeling that is what's been happening in the past. You've made decisions. It's not worked out how you wanted it to work out, but you have been growing from them. You have been learning from them so that you can ultimately make a good decision which will get you where you are wanting to be. In the 4th week, we do have spiritual union, which was actually in reverse. So this could be about dropping people that are no longer valid for you. This is about feeling what is right for you. The challenge we have is the sacral chakra, which is all about creativity. It's all about your sensuality, sexuality. It's that very nurturing, feminine energy held in this sacral chakra. And what I'm feeling is this is to use your discernment with those that are around you. With spiritual union, these are soulmates. These are people that are meant to be in your life. But remember, people are in your lives for a different amount of time. They are in your life for as long as they have a purpose in your life. It may be by week 4 that you're starting to feel and picking up on things where it's like, this person isn't possibly for my highest good. Their behaviour and the way they are, etc., is not doing me what I need. And it may be time for some of you to actually separate. For some of you, with that sacral chakra, I think it will be hard. You'll find it really, really difficult to separate from these people. But if it's in your best interest, then you need to be taking care of yourself. You need to be loving yourself. Sacral chakra is very much about self-love as well. Loving yourself, nurturing yourself, knowing what is and what isn't for you. So let's pull a final piece of encouragement. What piece of encouragement can we have for Sagittarius for the month of November 2020? What piece of encouragement can we have for Sagittarius? Well, so we have, I am Kali. Look at that. That's stunning, isn't it? And it says, from death comes rebirth. So this is about transformation, okay? It is about changing the way you are. It's about taking action where action needs to be taken. Instead of sitting back and waiting for things to come to you, this is about you getting up and saying, yes, I'm going to do this. It is about breaking away from people that are no longer resonating with you, that are no longer there for you on a level that is resonating with you. Is card number 13, reduces down to 4. And I can't find it. Where are we? Card 16. There we go. So I will hold the card just there for you as I read from the book. So we have, I am Kali. Messages is from death comes rebirth. Kali is the blue-skinned Hindu goddess of birth, death and rebirth. Here she represents the destruction phase of this natural cycle, and it is her role to clear away all that is no longer needed. She is often depicted dancing with swords, and she is said to cut off the heads of those who do not heed the necessity of moving through these natural cycles. Her necklace of several heads represents the end of slavery to the overthinking, over-analytical self who gets stuck when all that is needed is action. What's the main theme this month? Action. Okay, so, right, her necklace of severed heads represents the end of slavery to the overthinking, over-analytical self who gets stuck when all that is needed is action. This goddess is very strong, very powerful, and in many ways extremely protective, though her fierce nature can often frighten timid souls who fear decision or decisive action. As she is a mother, she helps with issues to do with brothers and sisters, teachers and parents, and will help with painful transitions. Once received in a message, Kali's energy is already activated. Let go and allow her assistance in releasing all that is no longer needed and in taking powerful action to change your life. Kali speaks. I am the dancer who moves through the fire, who wields my swords and severs the cords of energy that entangle you, and who is not afraid of the death that needs to happen. Every act of destruction is an act of creation, and this is no act of pointless destruction and brutality. I am clearing all that is leeching off your energy, draining your strength, and abrading those relationships that cannot do anything but keep you stuck. Whether you realize it or not, you called on me, and I have come to clear the path, to destroy that which you have longed to let go of. Some things time has come. It will be born again, as nothing ever truly dies. It only changes, and that time has come. I am pure fire energy and the Great Mother, and as I dance, the death you face brings you to new life. The divination meaning. Working with Kali is extremely powerful, but it is work we all do and all must do. If you have drawn this card, you are working with the energy of the fire, of the dancing Mother Goddess, who will teach you how to go through the change you have been resisting and feeling was too much, and who will purify and change everything. You must not stay still with this energy. Movement is essential for working with her, and her fierce nature is in fact a test of your own strength. Can you do what needs to be done and still dance? Can you rejoice in the purification of stale energy? Can you walk forward without hesitating? Can you say yes to what will come for you on the other side of Kali's fire? And will you wear your lessons proudly as she does her necklace, and know that the death is an incarnation within an incarnation, a new life within this lifetime, born of fire? Okay, so fire energy. Sagittarius, you are fire energy. This is about burning away everything that no longer serves you, about moving forward, about finding your confidence, your leadership skills to move forward, opening your heart to new things that are coming to you, not shying away and staying small, staying hidden. It's about really taking those choices, making those choices, taking the decisions that you need to take in order to move forward. And if that does mean leaving behind people that you have been with, as I was saying in this last week, you've got the soulmate relationships in reverse with the sacral chakra. This could be people that you have a really strong connection to. I am feeling we've got the Mother Goddess here. The sacral chakra is very feminine, loving, nurturing energy. This could be, it could be family members. It could even be children, to be quite honest. It's time to sort of like cut those ties. Remember, I'm also being asked to ask you about cutting ties, to call upon Archangel Michael to help you remove the ties that are binding you to someone that is emotionally draining you, someone that is holding you back. It's time to do some cord cutting and let them go. Let the energy go. Burn away. Again, Archangel Michael. This energy with this card is very much Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael is the Archangel of fire. He is the one that deals with the cutting of the cords, etc. He's a very protective energy though as well, because as with this Mother Goddess, it's a loving, protective energy, an energy around you that is protecting you for your highest good. It's trying to move you forward and get you away from things that are not for your highest good. So that is your message. Very, very transformative energy, but you are required to take that action. It's time to step up and claim the new life that you are wanting for yourself, to really stand out and go for what you are wanting. It's time to rid the old to let in the new. Okay, so that is your message. Thank you very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. If you are feeling inclined, please leave me that like. Let me know you are liking. Drop me a comment. Let me see how this is relating to your life. And if you feel inclined and you haven't done so before, please click on that subscribe button and the notification bell. Clicking on the notification bell means you will get a notification when I upload. As I upload on a daily basis, I don't want you missing out on something that could be really important for you. So that is your message. Thank you once again for being here. Have a fabulous month. Go and transform your life. And I will see you next month. Take care. Bye-bye.